Hi, friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Bright Side of Beauty podcast presented by Beyond Skin Aesthetics. We are back for another little girl yap session.
All the yapping.
It's Delaney and Katie in here today. We're back in our cozy studio. And I think that this is honestly my new favorite setting because it's just so fun to get in here and just chat.
You can kind of get comfy.
Yeah.
Put my
Especially
legs up.
because today's episode, I think we're going to have a blast with. Let's see how many tangents we go down.
Yeah.
We did a Q&A on Instagram.
Oh, and I don't even know what these are. So this is going to be lots of fun.
Oh, we're going off the cuff here. And I think that, so I kind of scrolled through here and I feel like we can semi-cluster them together, but we might break them down. We're going to see. But we're just going to go through and see where this journey takes us today.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Grab your coffee. Grab your wine wherever you're at today. Kimpor as you're cleaning the house. Grab your water. Put some lemon in it. All right. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that my mom listens to podcasts every Saturday when she's cleaning? Typically, she's listening to, oh my gosh, what is it? The Aesthetic Pulse, Smith & Crawford's podcast. It's absolutely amazing if you're into marketing for the aesthetics industry. And she will then, like Katie and I's phones will start going off around anywhere between like 9 and 11.
Yeah.
And it is a to-do list.
And it usually ends around like noon or 1.
Yeah. And it is like a hard-hitting to-do list or a like, did you guys know this? You guys are effing this up type thing. Or this is genius. Why did we never think of this? We're going to implement this right this second. And honestly, it is Kimpor's most creative moments. And she is our creative mind. So we support the cleaning podcast situation. If you are a kindred spirit with Kimpor, then I hope that you have your lemon water ready to go and your house better be clean by the end of this. All right, here we go. We're jumping right in. Okay, I feel like these two kind of go hand in hand together. We'll start with if you had to do one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Facials, Botox, etc. So I'm going to assume that is like facials, Botox, threads, microneedling, laser treatments,
like
body contouring.
If you could only do one treatment for the rest of your life.
Yes. And it sounds to me like a category.
Question.
Like we can pick a category of things.
Microneedling.
That's a really good one.
Hands down.
Do you want to go into why?
So microneedling, okay, don't get me wrong. Dysport is a close second because I have a large forehead and we need to freeze that. However, if I had to choose one thing, it would be microneedling. Microneedling is going to help break up my pigment. Mm-hmm. It is going to help with the appearance of my pores. It's going to even out my skin tone. It's going to help with the appearance of my fine lines and wrinkles. No, it can't replace Botox, but if I had to choose one, it would be microneedling.
Because that would get you the furthest for that prevention.
Collagen, what did they used to call it? Collagen induction therapy? Yeah. CIT? Yeah.
The marketing little one-liners that we all used to use crack me up when we come back to it because it's like it moves in waves. We all call something for so long and then it's the same thing. We just rebrand it in a way.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Yep. What about you?
I like the CIT. I think I would get very strategic. I like that skincare was not a part of this. I'm going to assume that I don't have to choose skincare or one of these treatment because one thing that you would do for the rest of your life sounds treatment-y to me. So
yeah.
And I'm assuming you're also keeping your skincare in your microneedling sessions through life.
Yes.
So for me, I would keep my skincare and I would do threads because I love a good snatched contour. I love that it's basically like getting a facelift without getting a facelift in a way.
Yeah.
But you can, like I do smooth threads in my jaw area to help kind of like pull this back so there's no double chin action happening. I love to do some barbed threads through my cheeks just to pull and lift everything and give me a little bit of a contour.
Well, and you're getting that collagen stimulation because then those collagen fibers wrap around those threads as they dissolve. So you're getting more collagen as well.
It's building all of that up. And then with my skincare, I can come in and use like an injectable grade hyaluronic acid, for example, which I feel like aids in my missing neurotoxin situation. Like that's what we would suggest for somebody that, for example, is pregnant or breastfeeding and isn't getting neurotoxin. Yeah. We would say use one of these products. So I would use those with my threads, and that would be my magic strategic concoction.
Yeah, I like believe. That.
That's
in theory, I guess if you go in with threads and you have acne scars, you can essentially subsize the scars from inside as well.
You are so right. Yeah. We are getting super strategic with this.
Yeah, we are.
Like we're using it for everything.
Can we share? Like you can do some microneedling and then I'll do some threads.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. I think that there should be sharing.
Yeah,
involved.
I like that.
Because sharing is caring.
It is.
And that's how we are with our world.
Yes.
So, okay. Similar. We're pivoting towards the skincare side. Desert Island products. And I love they said you can choose 3 because they know that we can't choose 1.
3?
We could choose 3 products.
Oh.
So getting strategic with this too.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So listen, I can't survive without a cleanser, but at the same time, like I just can't necessarily just cleanse my face. So I really like that this says 3. Cleanser wise though, I have an absolute like ride or die cleanser, and that is Barrier Pro Cleanser because it's treating your skin at the same time as it's cleansing your skin, and it's formulated to break down products and minerals. And as a mineral sunscreen makeup girl, I need the extra oomph for getting my mascara off, for getting my mineral sunscreen off. I need to know that my face is actually clean, and it's a one-step lazy girl situation. So I really like that too. And I feel like because like you're massaging your face for the full 60 seconds, I feel like I'm getting a little slothing situation depending on the other products that I'm using.
Or gommaging.
I'm getting a little bit of that. Yes, I love that word.
So
you have a question in between?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You said taking off my mascara. So are you on this deserted island with a mascara as well?
Shoot. I didn't think about that. No, that's not one of my, but mascara is
it's not skincare.
It's not skincare.
I know.
So I don't know. Maybe I stuck that down my bathing suit.
Inquiring minds need to know.
We need a progression. Like, does this keep going? Or like, how does this work? Okay. So I have my, my cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with my cleanser. Next thing. Okay. If I'm breaking it down, let's be real. The esthetician in me is saying, I need my cleanser, I need a treatment serum, I need my SPF. And those are like my skincare situations. So I would say my treatment serum that I'm using is going to be a toss-up between, okay, I'm getting vain here. I should say an antioxidant of some sort, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say C radical. I'm not going to say anything else that has antioxidant support. I'm going to say either Lines or Face and Neck from Skin Better.
Oh.
Because I'm assuming on my...
I did not expect that.
I'm assuming I can't get Botox on an island.
Well, you've already selected threads. So no, you're not.
Wait, do our treatments go with us? Are those combined questions?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
So if I'm using Lines or Face and Neck, that's going to give me my hydration in a way.
But which one? Because then that would be 3 products.
No, I would pick one or the other. I think I would go with Face and Neck, to be honest, because that is going to be more of my all over support versus, and I feel like Face and Neck feels a lot more hydrating, whereas Lines, even though it's an injectable grade hyaluronic acid, like I said that I wanted before.
Yep.
Now we've dropped what it is. That's more for like when you have those deep lines, you can really like target the areas. I mean, you can use it all over your face if you want to.
Yeah.
That's just not how I use it. I use Face and Neck. Smart.
I use everywhere.
Both.
Yeah.
Do you use both?
Face and Neck and Lines?
Yeah.
I actually just ran out of my Face and Neck, so yes, I used to.
See, I really love them.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I loved them until I started using them again, and now I have to remember I cannot veer to the left or to the right.
Right.
I must remain course with them.
Yeah.
So good. And you can really use them on all of those deep lines too, which I absolutely love. So I'm using my cleanser. I'm going to pick one of those because that's also going to feel hydrating in a way.
Right.
And then I'm going to use my All Calm SPF because with that, I'm double dipping.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I just figured out a way to actually get 4/5 products in my 3 products there.
Yeah.
Because with my All Calm SPF, I get my treatment serum for my rosacea. So now I have something that's helping me look younger and more youthful skin as I go. Plus then anti-inflammatory with the serum. I'm getting the color corrector, which is fantastically amazing when you have a rosacea flare up in some way. And you're getting your 50 SPF. So again, anti-aging, and we're protecting from the sun on our island, which is going to be nice and sunny.
Love.
So I think, that's my...
Who wants to be on a cold island?
I guess those exist, but I don't go that way.
No.
I go towards the equator if I can. Well, I guess there are cold places on the equator, right? No, there's not. I don't know. Listen, guys, do not take that sound clip and make fun of me. Just laugh while you're vacuuming. Thank you. Okay, you're up. Go.
Okay, so mine is kind of similar, but not. And I thought at first when you were talking through it, you were going to take all 3 of mine. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to think that I just was like, oh yeah, me too. Ha ha. Okay, well, first one, Barrier Pro Cleanser. Because you covered all of it, right? You're going to get off that bad bacteria. You're going to replace, keep that good bacteria on there.
Well, on an island, you're probably out in nature too. So you've got to balance out your skin. You're getting dirty.
Yeah.
There's no way you're making it out of there clean.
No.
So.
No way.
Well, you are with Barrier Pro because we have Barrier Pro.
Yes, you are. Okay. Unlimited amounts
as well. Unlimited amounts. So really you can use it on your whole body.
Exactly.
I use it on
You have to make sure that you're clean. You got to clean your whole body.
Your whole body.
Yeah.
Make sure you're getting your armpits to balance out that bacteria so you're not stanky.
Oh,
there you go.
That would be bad.
That would be really bad.
Yeah.
But I use Barrier Pro as Easton's body wash too because I trust it.
Well, there's so many things that you can't trust.
I know. Whereas I know what is in Barrier Pro and it's balancing out the skin microbiome, which is the whole point when you have a baby is you're trying to keep their microbiome as balanced as possible.
You want to create a beautiful ecosystem
for
them. Yeah.
Exactly. So Barrier Pro is just my answer. So there you go. Yeah. Now you have a body wash and a face wash.
You're welcome.
Thanks for continuing that thought.
Okay, so I am a ride or die polish person. Yes. I believe that everybody does need to physically exfoliate. However, I'm going to use the sand if I have to.
Yeah, you're not going to use one of your 3.
No.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's so smart.
So
how are you gonna combine it with Barrier Pro so that you have
probably just a little bit?
Gonna throw it on.
I think it might depend on the day. I may just do face plant, or I may just take a little bit and move it around.
How it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the plan.
I'm gonna go with Plated Intense. So because it's a treatment for your skin, right? So I'm gonna get not only it's more than skincare, but those little Dora the Explorers are going to jump into each individual skin cell and repair it. And if it can't repair it, it's going to say goodbye skin cell and we're going to get rid of it. So I'm going to have some bomb skin by just using Plated Intense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But it's also going to help with my pigment and my underlying redness.
And fine lines and wrinkles.
Fine lines and wrinkles.
Building collagen and elastin.
It has that antioxidant protection, so it has that glutathione in it. I know. That's what, when you were talking about antioxidant, I was like, oh, she's going to take Plated. It. Yeah. Don't worry, you can use mine.
Okay. We're sharing again.
Yeah, we'll share. Yeah.
Okay.
And
this
then
is good.
I'm going to go with No Show. You know what? I can use it on my entire body.
That's true.
Because if I'm going to protect, why would I only protect my face if I'm on a deserted island, right?
Yeah.
And it's moisturizing as well. So it's going to kind of double as a moisturizer and a sunscreen, but it's going to protect me from head to toe.
What I really like about that is we are most likely not going to have mirrors on this deserted island.
Right.
So you're probably not going to care about your pigment that much. And because we're going to be out in the sun, let's be real.
It's still going to happen.
We're going to get a tan.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be out there with we probably will have a palm tree that we can get some shade from. But for the most part, we're going to be getting sun exposure where we're going to get a tan.
And from the little hut that we just built too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With coconuts involved.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,000,000%. So moral of all of that, though, you're probably not going to care about your pigment as much. So using no-show isn't going to matter as much. Whereas my all calm rosacea is very uncomfortable and hot. So that's kind of a comfort situation.
Yeah, so it's going to cool you down as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Mine is a survival tactic, whereas yours is also, but for the full body. And if we're sharing, then sharing is caring. You just made sure that my body was protected as well.
Exactly.
That you really took one for the team with that one. Look at you, you angel, you.
I just love that no-show.
It's your best friend.
Because if I had to choose one item, it would be no-show. Because it's moisturizing and it's going to protect me as well.
Then you know what? If I was going to choose one item, I would choose Barrier Pro Cleanser, which honestly probably would have been my answer anyways. But if we were on an island together, then I would have the cleanser and you would have the SPF and it's hydrating.
And
so
then
we really would
sand.
cover it all. So we'd be able to exfoliate.
Yeah.
That is what we are doing. So thank you to who submitted this question for giving us 3. However, we just figured out how to make it 1 by finessing the system and working together.
Sure did.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Ooh, and I can use that all calm after my microneedling session and it'll calm it down.
Right. You are so right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going in a negative direction now.
Oh.
I don't know if it's negative. It's going to be like a hot take direction with this one.
Oh boy.
So, what are you sick of seeing in aesthetics?
Oh man. Okay. The one thing that I'm sick of seeing is people using the words or the phrase that Josh Davis came up with, which is community over competition, and not really believing in living in community over competition. Because the aesthetics industry is a really small industry, and no matter if you are in the same town or you go to, the same conferences, you're running into the same people. And some people just aren't nice and they're judgmental, and that's not what this industry was created for. This industry was created so that we can make people feel beautiful in their own skin. Mm-hmm. And I feel like sometimes people aren't living that. Although they may be making their patients feel beautiful in their own skin, when they see other people in the industry, they're not living that community over competition. And I feel like we really try to embrace community over competition. I mean, you have friends everywhere. I'm thinking of a Ludacris song right now, which is very inappropriate. But like, you really do have friends everywhere, and you have, like, they're not just people that you've networked with, like they are your true friends.
Yeah.
And not everybody's like that. I may be the gremlin in the corner, but I can still be nice to people.
You're still polite. And if somebody asks you a question or wants to learn from you, you are just a complete open book. And I feel like there is a lot of gatekeeping in our industry.
Yeah.
And that's not helping our industry grow and learn. Like it just isn't. And if you're mad over misinformation in the industry, but you're not willing to teach others, then what the heck are you doing? Like, just let's all work together. There's plenty of faces. Like, I think the stat 5 years ago was only 10% of people had ever even ventured into the aesthetics arena before in some way. But that could mean that they just went and got their eyebrows waxed and they're considered as trying the aesthetics industry.
A dermaplane. Like, you know.
It could just be one thing. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they've had a facial before, they've had Botox before, or whatever it may be. And I think now it's like 12%. So it's really not that big of a change in that. When you think about that, think of all the people that have never tried aesthetics before out there. There are plenty of faces out there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You don't have to fight over the exact same people. And I think that this is not my answer, but I think that with that, there are a lot of people that decide to be cookie cutter in the industry and are also very similar people saying community over competition, but they're fighting after the exact same niche. And it's leaving all these other people completely untouched because they're not being authentic to themselves. They're trying to be what worked for somebody else.
Yep.
And what works for somebody else is not going to work for you. So you might as well be authentic to yourself and collaborate and learn from other people and teach other people, learn from other people, make something even greater, you're going to be better from that community. You're going to feel a lot better going to these educational events. You're just going to be happier. You're going to then attract that positive energy.
Yes.
And you're going to attract your people. Like I always laugh in our office because sometimes our patients get like, are you sure? Like, I normally see Katie. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I normally see Delaney. Are you sure? But we are so polar opposite in vibes. Like, even though we are one and the same in most things, we complement each other very well and are also so opposite. So, like, it does not matter because your people are going to find you and my people are going to find me. And that's inside of our practice.
Yes.
So that's talking about the person that's literally in the treatment room next door. So this isn't even necessarily practice to practice as much as it is just the community in general. Like inside of your own culture, you should be community over competition.
1,000%.
You should be trying to build the business up. You should be trying to expand your reach and your impact. And when you're focused more on that positive impact, the money follows, the success follows. So cut the mean girl energy out. I'm so over the mean girl energy.
Yes.
I totally agree with you. I think something that I am sick of seeing in the aesthetics industry is people taking a marketing line and running with that with all that they have, meaning I'm going to use skincare as an example. They take a line that a skincare company has said of like, this is Botox in a bottle. And they freaking run that to the ground and they don't even know what that means.
The only thing that is Botox in a bottle is Botox.
In the bottle.
In the bottle.
Yes. Like there is.
Yeah.
But
I agree. Yes.
It just gets me because.
Or Spanx for your face.
Like every brand has Botox in a bottle and Spanx for your face.
Yeah.
And it's great lines. It's great visual when you're educating your patient.
Yes.
But guys, we got to learn our stuff. Like you got to be able to say, this is why it's Botox in a bottle. This is why it's Spanx for your face. This is why it's tightening up or giving you volume or doing X, Y, and Z. This is why this SPF is great. This is why your vitamin C is amazing or it's protected. This is why you should be buying a $75 hypochlorous acid instead of a $25 one.
Or
you can't just say
this is why you should buy a $75 hypochlorous acid or a $75 or $113, whatever it is, hyaluronic acid, as opposed to a $375 La Mer hyaluronic acid.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, I just threw that out there.
Know your stuff. Like learn it. And the best part is these same companies, most of them, I will say, there are a couple that we have found that make us cringe, that it is less science-based, more marketing ploy-based in how they want you to promote their stuff. Like if you ask scientific questions, they can't necessarily answer them for you. But for the most part, these companies have the information. They've spent a lot of time and money on the testing.
On researching and testing.
Yes. A lot of amazing companies have incredible learning platforms where you can go and constantly be expanding your knowledge base. You can go and you can get a baseline knowledge from videos, and then you can reach out and they have people that literally their entire jobs are educating different clients. And so reach out to those people, learn the stuff. But also, I think that there is something to be said when you can talk to your patient or your client that has a drugstore or Sephora routine, and you can help customize and integrate in medical grade products to transition them.
Yes.
And you know how they're going to interact with each other. The other thing that I think is so important about knowing your stuff versus just trusting the company and what they're telling you to say is when you're doing treatments in the treatment room, you have to know how the chemical peel, for example, that you're using is going to interact with the sunscreen that you're putting on afterwards. Or
absolutely
the moisturizer.
Yeah.
Like the products that you're using immediately post-treatment.
Vitamin C.
You have to know what is this going to be doing for the skin. In the case of, I'm going to use this as a perfect example. When you have a Fitzpatrick 4-6, it gets a chemical peel, and they have hyperpigmentation that comes from that during their healing process. That can be a very normal situation of that pigment is coming up.
Yeah.
If you do not know how their products that they're using at home work, they can be making it worse and their recovery process so much longer.
Yeah.
Versus if you are educated as the provider into being able to educate them as the patient, then it's in their hands. But you have to know your stuff to be able to do your job the best possible and to prevent people from being unhappy.
Yeah. I could not agree more.
There's my soapbox of that.
I love that. I mean, you know, just using, if you get PIH from a chemical peel microneedling and you use a chemical sunscreen, your pigment is going to get worse.
Yeah, right? Like you have to know that.
You have to know that. And if
as the provider, you have to know that.
Yeah, and it is our job, our duty
to society
to inform our patients of that.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't, then we are doing a disservice to our patients.
Oh my gosh, can I throw a third one that really just irks me in the aesthetics industry?
Please.
And I don't mean to make this all negative, you guys, but if I hear one more time, I'm not a salesperson, or I don't want to sell all day long, you should not be. That is not what you are doing.
Educating.
You are an educator.
Yes.
And you educating your patient has nothing to do with making the skincare sale. That has nothing to do with you converting revenue from selling skincare.
Yep.
Or selling a certain product or certain treatment. Like, it is you educating them on the best outcomes.
Yeah.
And if you are focused on the person and the service that you're providing, the care that you're providing to them, it takes all that freaking stress away, you guys. Stop focusing on the word sale. Start focusing on education and really just leaning into that giver's heart of putting the person that is in your treatment bed, in your chair, ahead of your bottom dollar. And again, the dollar is going to follow.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
That's my story. Sorry, my phone keeps going off.
I don't think that everything was negative because we turned it into a positive.
Right?
Yeah.
It's more of, I think all
Stop
of our
doing
things,
this, do this.
Yeah.
Just listen to everything that we have to say.
Just do it as we say.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think that everything that we are sick of in the aesthetics industry is the negatives because we want it to be positive.
Yeah.
So everything is stop focusing on the negative and focus on the positive.
Absolutely.
That is, honestly, that is a life thing though. Your mind is so powerful.
Yeah.
You have to reframe how you are speaking into the world, how you are thinking into the world, even if you're not speaking out loud. If you are constantly telling yourself over and over and over again, I'm not sure I can do this, you are going to fumble through the entire situation. If you say, I trust myself, then by golly, you're probably going to succeed. And if you fail, you're going to learn how to succeed the very next time. And you're going to be further along than the person that decided not to try because they were too scared.
I think sometimes you do have to fail to learn.
I think that's the best.
Yeah.
I heard on a podcast earlier this week, because all the best things that I know come from hearing them on podcasts, that you have to, the most successful people in business are willing to fail in public. And that is truly like, if you are going to be successful, I think that's outside of business too, just in life in general, you cannot be afraid to be embarrassed. That embarrassment is really your entry price.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to get through that embarrassment. You have to get through the failure publicly to get to the success side. And there is truly no one that has this monumentous success out there that hasn't been through the failure part. It just might not have been visible to you.
Right.
But I'm sure if you go backwards, they've had a couple hiccups where they tried different programs that didn't work, or they tried different products that were a complete fail and they just ended up not carrying them anymore.
And you just move on.
You just move on and you learn from it and you get better. And it's just like the ultimate success comes from trying and failing.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Totally off base from our questions here. So let's round back here. What's one thing that you want everyone to know about aesthetics? I can go first if you want.
Yeah, I need to think about this.
Or can I answer for you? Because I think I know what your answer is going to be. Can I say what I think you're going to end up saying?
Yeah.
I think you're going to end up saying that you want people to know that aesthetics is for everyone because you say it all the time.
I do.
Like, I think that that's your line.
Yeah.
Do you want to expand on that? Or you just want to take that and run with it?
No, I think it's true. You know, I have an 89-year-old patient where she's like, am I too old for this? No, never.
Yeah.
You know, Vera's going to be 11.
Yeah.
Teaching her how to wash her face, like,
right?
properly. It is for everyone. So if someone says, oh, no, that's not for me. No, I guarantee you something is. Yeah.
That kind of stems onto my answer, which is also something that I think that you would say. I want everybody to know that aesthetics is not just a vanity metric. It is truly the wellness arena is aesthetics. It is just the outward version of what is happening inside. And you're starting to see that in the industry of it's blending together. But aesthetics is about feeling confident and feeling beautiful and feeling good and powerful and able to live your life at that confident level. And that comes from truly like getting your insides healthy, but also the way that you think about yourself and the way that you view yourself. And there are a lot of times where in the treatment room, we are like therapists and we're working through insecurities with people, but we're also helping with their hormones. We're helping with their gut health. We are doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It all goes together. So it's not just a vanity metric. That's what I want people to know.
I could not agree more. Actually have a newer patient where they were involved in a horrible accident several years ago. And they have been rehabbing with PT. And they came to us because they want to utilize Emsculpt Neo to help them rehab.
Yeah.
And just explaining how, you know, they're going and they're doing everything at PT and then they're even doing more at home or at the gym to make their muscles talk to their brain again.
Yeah.
And something like Emsculpt Neo makes your muscles function at 100%, which a fun little statistic is at your highest intensity workout as a female. Do you know? You do know.
I do.
But how, you know, how do your muscles perform? They can perform up to 40%. Men, they can perform up to 60%.
Jack crap, but I also believe it.
Yeah. But so even if you're sitting there and you are doing, you know, all of these HIIT workouts, all of these things that your Aura Ring has told you, this is what you need to do, your muscles are still only performing up to 40 or 60%.
Yeah.
So Emsculpt Neo makes your muscles perform at 100%, like a way they've never performed before, so that it can help people get back to riding their bike again, get back to running again, or walking down the hall without falling.
Literally. Or incontinence. Like, that's a huge thing too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We don't need to, we're going to go down a rabbit hole with this one, but all of that to be said, it's not just a vanity metric. It is truly a lifestyle aid in a way. Okay, jumping on, this one's really fun. Estrogen on your face. What's that about? This person, I love you.
Ooh!
Katie, go off.
Estrogen is a hormone, right? And so it is ideally a bioidentical hormone that can be applied topically. Usually it is prescribed for menopausal or postmenopausal women. But what they have found is when they were applying an estrogen cream to a different area of their body, it was helping with elasticity of their skin and hydration of their skin. And so they started looking at applying it topically to your skin. And let me tell you, I'm a believer.
You're a believer?
I'm a believer.
Do you have a product that you like?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It is the Facial Beauty Serum by Quicksilver. It has estrogen as well as copper. Mm-hmm. So copper is really, really great at healing. It also has vitamin C in it, lavender oil, a little bit of hyaluronic acid. So it's a really, really great serum, especially if you don't want a crazy skincare routine. This could be almost like a standalone product for someone who is looking to dip their big toe into skincare.
Yeah, and it's a really good price point too. So you might as well do that versus like a Olay product.
Yes, if you're going to buy Olay, please come in and buy the facial beauty serum.
Yeah, it'll just
Mom, I'm talking to you.
All the mother shout outs today. Okay, next, I don't understand how supplements help your skin and facial volume. Is that all just a marketing ploy? Continued. Why are so many companies coming out with skincare supplements? What's your opinion on them? I like this. I like this a lot.
Our opinion is we at BSA believe that there is an internal approach to external beauty.
Mm-hmm.
So we approach everything with, if you're going to apply a topical vitamin C to your skin, why wouldn't you ingest a vitamin C supplement that is going to be like bioavailable, liposomal, so that it goes through your circulatory system and goes down to your fingertips. It goes to where it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
You need that antioxidant support. If you're going to put antioxidants on your face to protect you, you need that internally as well.
Yeah.
But it also goes to say with not all vitamin C's are protected equally. Topically, not all vitamin C's are produced, the same way that you ingest as well. So, vetting certain ones, making sure that you have ones that are truly going to do what they say they're going to do. A great oral antioxidant is glutathione. Glutathione has so many amazing benefits to it that, why wouldn't you? So, of course, everybody is looking at when Skin Better came out with Alto Advanced.
Yeah.
So they had Alto and they came out with Alto Advanced. Alto Advanced helps with the intrinsic aging.
Yeah.
10%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why wouldn't you take a supplement that can help with intrinsic aging more than 10% as well?
Yeah, which they're one of the companies that came out with a supplement.
Yes.
We have not trickled that direction yet. However, we do highly recommend many different supplements because the truth of an internal approach to external beauty is sometimes you have imbalances or deficiencies inside that you have to address because that is what is coming out. So sometimes no matter what your routine is to get rid of your acne, if there is something going on internally, you have to take a look at that, and supplementation help with that a lot. The other really hard truth is in our American diets, we do not get all of the vitamins that we need. We do not get all of the nutrients that we need. That is where supplementation comes in. The good ones. There's a difference. The good ones,
yes.
There are some that do more damage than good. And finding the right balance is very important too. So
that's where, that whole gut-brain axis comes in. And everything does start in your gut. So if you don't have a healthy gut, you may have your hormones fully optimized, but you just still don't feel right. It's because your gut, you don't know what's going on inside of your gut. What is your gut hiding?
Yeah.
What is laying underneath of all of this biofilm in there that things have just grown over? I know we're going to get really into the gut now, but
actually the next question, and I think this is our last question for today. We're going to have to just come back and do more of these. These are fun.
Yeah.
I like these. But our last question as we go into this is, I keep seeing stuff about microbiome balancing. What does that mean with the skin? So you started to talk about that. It's the skin, gut, brain axis. It all plays together.
Yes.
And that balance matters. So continue going off, Queen. I love this.
You have essentially a freeway going from your gut to your brain, and it communicates super, super fast with that. If it's disconnected, that's when you are going to have skin imbalances. You may have acne breakouts. You may have eczema, rosacea, psoriasis, all of this stuff because it's not properly communicating with everything. So using a Barrier Pro cleanser to help with the microbiome of your skin, but then also ingesting a pre and probiotic is going to help with the microbiome of your gut as well.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
So you're balancing everything evenly.
Absolutely. I love that you mentioned pre and probiotic as two separate things as a supplementation source, because I think that a lot of people think, oh, I need to be taking a probiotic. But while yes, sometimes a prebiotic is more beneficial depending on what your balance is.
Yep.
And this is where getting a test, and it doesn't have to be a crazy expensive, like insane test to be able to test this, but going to a functional physician or a functional office of some sort, like Beyond Skin Aesthetics, shameless plug, we do it as well. But going to an office like ours and having those levels checked let you know what is going to be the most beneficial for you. It's kind of like knowing, is it, I'm making this up, but is it vitamin C that you're lacking or is it vitamin D or vice versa? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you live in Ohio, you're probably lacking vitamin D.
And this is another little fun factoid for everyone out there that you may not know. If you are dealing with dark circles, there's a chance that you have a vitamin D deficiency.
Oh, okay. Here's another fun one. So Akkermansia has become, it's a probiotic.
Yeah.
And we get Akkermansia. We have Akkermansia in our gut when we are born.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also comes from breast milk.
Yeah.
So if, you know, maybe you weren't breastfed, or if you did not have a great diet after you were born, or even now, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, you might not have any more Akkermansia. And the only way to replace it is with a true Akkermansia supplement.
Yeah.
And what does Akkermansia do? Akkermansia
Thanks for asking.
Stimulates the short chain amino acids, creates your short chain amino acids, which then stimulates your butyrate, which then stimulates your natural GLP-1 production.
Oh, that's a hot moment right now. So if we want a GLP-1 reaction in our body, if we want a natural GLP-1,
we can take Akkermansia.
But there's many options. And that also goes to be said when you are thinking about the balances of, and the marketing ploys, you know, like GLP-1s, when you talk about compounded semaglutide, compounded tirzepatide, name brands of these different medications as well. Yes, you can use them by themselves, but you don't have to. The marketing ploy is use them by themselves, right? But if you are using them in a truly therapeutic way, you are looking at your Akkermansia levels. You are looking at all of these different pieces together to help your body function to its highest ability. And that is truly why so many people are starting to use GLP-1s in a therapeutic sense, because they do have either that inflammation in their body or they just have a resistance of some sort. Like it's not always necessarily just for the weight loss component of it.
Correct. Yes.
It is truly like the function of your body, and your supplementation that you're taking with it is equally as important.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Your AMPK production. I mean, I could go on and on.
We should make that like a whole episode.
Yeah.
I think next time we get into our comfies here, we should do an episode where we come in our PJs.
I was just going to say, can we wear our pajamas?
We should totally do that.
In a little ball with my blankie.
Oh my gosh, we're totally doing that. Okay, we're going to come
back. Better
back.
if Petunia could be right here.
Oh my gosh. We'll ask producer Steve if we can bring our pups.
No,
He's probably going to say no, but it's okay. We'll definitely come back though. We'll have a whole wellness situation.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into this.
We can go off.
And we'll have a little girls' night and just yap it till the cows come home.
Till the cows come home.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure that is enough for today. Continue sending us your questions because this was really fun. I want to keep doing this.
What if you don't look at them until...
And then we
truly
don't know.
We don't know.
I like this. I like this plan. We're going to do it, guys.
I like that.
Okay. Well, we'll do this before the next time that we record a a solo episode together.
Yeah.
We'll do some more question boxes, but of course, like drop it down in the comments, whether you're on YouTube, or send us a message if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or literally anywhere.
Or when you come in to see us.
Or when you come in to see us. Yeah.
Hey,
shoot us a message on
question.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I love when people ask me questions on Instagram. My newest thing is when people send me makeup questions. If they're like, hey, what do you think about this foundation? AKA, that's exactly what I did this weekend.
Thank you for asking.
Let me go and buy it right now. Yes. So send all of the questions. We will be your detectives. We will report back.
Yeah.
And the next time you see us, we will most likely be in our pajamas.
Love that.
I love it. Okay. We love you guys. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.